was asked if I'd do a couple of country lick videos for you, and thought about it very hard and decided no, I wouldn't. So a bunch of Friedman owners with fizzy distortion pedals, and deciding which is the best fuzz box, it's probably not very appropriate. So I had to think about what I could do, and a couple of weeks ago I sent one of my tracks off to a top Nashville session player who did some overdubs, and when I listened back to it, the first notes that he played just made me smile and blew me away. And what he was doing was playing double stops, some nice, clever, classy double stops. So that's what I'm going to do. Today I'm going to show some double stops, a little bit of theory using major thirds and minor thirds, and how you can turn a really simple solo into something that sounds a bit more interesting but actually still fairly simple to play. I'm using my baby today. This is my favourite toy. This is inspired by Brent Mason's Telecaster. It's got an original Gibson Mini humbucker in the bridge. It's got an 80s thingy, kind of fairly hot thing in the middle, and this is a custom wound one, but it's fairly similar to an 80s hot stack. Control wise, it's if that control purely blends in the middle pickup, and you can turn it all the way off and you've just got a straight Telecaster. It's only a 3-way switch. The clever thing is this also pulls, and what that does is it flips over the middle position. So I can get Strats, I can get almost Les Paul, I can get Tellys. It's a really useful tool. It's so good that Fender decided to bring out a copy of my guitar, which is here. Almost the same as mine. Not got the original pickups on. It's got modern versions. It's fairly good. For some reason they put some guy's name on the headstock. I don't know, Brent Mason. But anyway, they've just copied my guitar. So as far as I'm concerned, it's my signature guitar. And as you can see, I've got my Fender version there and my parts caster here, and this is the one I choose to play because it's just better. So on to what we're talking about now. I sent the track off, and a rather tasty player put some stuff on it, and I was moving from the 5 chord to the 6 minor. So in this case we're playing in C, so from the G to the A minor, and I just played the G, the A flat and the A. So the track went just like that. And when it came back, I had that same change, and he'd played over it, and he'd played much better than, and I was blown away. And I thought I could do some of that stuff, and I can play some double stops, but I probably don't play them enough. And that's what I've decided to do this little section on, and maybe teach you some double stops and teach you a little bit about theory that you can even use in rock and roll stuff. Double stops have been around forever. They're a really common toy and a trick to use on mandolin and on fiddle. You'll always hear them on country fiddles and on mandolins, and it just means playing 2 notes at the same time. But it's kind of important what the 2 notes are. You'll hear Van Morrison using it in a lot of his stuff. Brown Eyed Girl was double stops all the way through it. Rolling Stones use it. It's a really common and easy trick. So today we're going to keep it in C because it's nice and easy. There's no sharps, there's no flats, and if you can do your alphabet, you know the key of C. So we've got curly K, D, E, F, G, A, B, K. That's it. So we've got a really simple scale of C. And that's all we're going to play. We can also start it in a different place, so we don't have to start on the C, we can start on the E. So we're playing E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And if we put those 2 notes together, if we play the C and we play an E with it, that is a major third. They're a major third apart. A major third is 4 steps apart. So it's 4 steps or 4 semitones, or in guitar language, it's 4 of these little lines. So 4 frets apart. C, C sharp, D, E. It's 4 frets apart, and that's a major third. It's major because it's bigger. A minor third is 3 steps apart. So if you're playing a minor third from D, you're playing D to E. So you've got D, D sharp or E flat to E. D, D sharp, E. 3 steps apart. You get this kind of sound. So if we do a really simple old-time country song, Call You Are My Sunshine, that I'm pretty sure everybody's heard at some stage, and I'll just play it really simply using a C major scale, single notes. I'm not got backing tracks, I'm not that fancy, I'm not got anything that's all kind of clever. What I have got is my own guitar playing robot, which I developed with a friend of mine. And I've got a couple of buttons on the floor here that I can press, that I'll show you later. I can press these buttons and he will start to play. So we're now going to have a go at You Are My Sunshine with a really, really simple guitar solo. Don't give up on me just yet, it does get more interesting, I promise. I've just got to pad it out. So, right, guitar playing robot. I'm going to press the tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I press the start button and off we go. Can you hear him now? Very good. Press the stop button, it stops. So there you got it. Really nice and simple, using no sharps, no flats, key of C major scale over a 3-chord turnaround, just 1, 4, 5 chords. Really simple, and it's the kind of thing that kids might learn when they first learn to play solo and play melodies. So forgive me if it seems a little bit too simple, because I know there's an awful lot of really good guitar players watching this. But I've done that to show you how you can start with something very, very, very simple and then hopefully make it a bit more interesting just by adding double stops. So in the scale of C, we've got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And then the double stop we're playing above it is the same scale but starting a bit higher. In the major scale, we've got C, D, E. So even though it's 4 steps up, it's only 3 notes up in the major scale. So if you were to write C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C on a piece of paper, and then start 3 notes up, you'll get E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And that gives you your, some people call it a Memphis scale. In America, they call it sliding sixths. The truth is, it's not really a scale, it's a style of playing a scale in 2 different parts together. So if I were to stamp on my robot and get him to play it again, we'll do the same thing, but I'll attempt to play it just with double stops. So I'll press the button and he'll start again. Off it goes. So in theory, you should have heard the difference. You should have heard already that makes a massive difference, and it makes it sound more interesting. It makes you sound more proficient. You can talk to people about things. You can drop in things like minor thirds and major thirds, and just for a while you look like a pianist or a fiddle player or a proper musician instead of being a guitarist. But that's kind of the stuff that we're going to get through. So if I now go a bit more Telecaster with this. And try and make it sound a little bit more country using exactly the same scales, exactly the same backing and the same tempo. So I'll press the button again and see if Robot Guitarist comes in. So it really is yours to play along with as much as you want, do whatever the hell you want with it, and have fun with it. And it works with, it works fast, it works slow, it works with overdrive. It works just putting those bits in. I will be nicking that lick because it's just, you know, if you can see that, it's not complicated. But double stops are really a way of brightening up your play and giving it some kind of punch and giving it some harmonic interest rather than just rattling through one scale. So if we have a go, and it works in any scale. So what should we do in? Do it in G, Robot. Can we do it in G? We'll do it in G. Robot's nodding, so we can do it in G. I haven't touched about the amp actually. I don't think you see my amp from there. It's got a volume and a tone. That's it. That's all it's got, and that's really all I need. If you're a Telecaster player, then that's all you've got on most of your guitars. You've got a volume and a tone. On this one, I've got a strap that my daughter bought for me. It's got my name on it. My name on it there, which is really cool because when I get old and slightly battier than I am now, and I don't know who I am, I can just look down at my strap and I'll know my name. And maybe another year I'll write my address on the back of it as well, so when I don't know where I'm going I can just show people my strap and they can hold my hand and take me home. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and if you've picked anything up, then that's great and use it in whatever you like. If you turned a bit country, then I'm really sorry, but put your cowboy hat and embrace it and shout yeehaw. Okay, here we go. We're going to do the same thing again with the well-known and very popular rock anthem, You Are My Sunshine, in the key of G, or G, and guitar playing Robot's going to knock it out of the park this time. Here we go.